Hello friends, today we are going to be making this beautiful layered dress with Peter Pan collar for a 1 year old. This is one of the easiest tutorial you can see out there. It is very beginners friendly. I've broken down everything step by step, so if you're interested to learn how to make it, let's begin.
So this is for the first part of the top, that is the upper part of the top right here, which is the first layer. I have two pieces for the front and the back. The length is 6 inches. Both of them are 6 inches, while the wideness is 17 inches. Okay, so I'll place them together and fold into two. For the shoulder, I will use 6 inches. That is double of the shoulder that I want to use because it is pleated at the shoulder. Okay, so I will use 6 inches, which is right here. You know it's going to be pleated at the shoulder. That is why I am doubling the shoulder measurement. And note that this is not for full shoulder, this is half shoulder, as you can see. Now for the armhole depth, I will mark 3 inches. On that 3 inches, I will also mark 6 inches and connect it straight like so. So the entire width I want to have is 8 inches. So I'll mark 8 inches. Mark 8 inches here, and I'll take it straight like this. Now create a curve here at the armhole, just like this. So, and this is all for the top. I will cut it out now. So for this top, I'm going to be using bias to turn the armhole. Okay, I use bias to turn the armhole. Then we pleat the neckline. So this is for the second layer of the dress. I have two pieces as well for the front and the back. So it's 8 inches long and 28 inches wide. Okay, so both of them are 8 inches long and 28 inches wide. So what we'll do with this is to hem the both ends and make a gathers. We'll hem the both ends and make a gathers. So this is for the last layer. Two pieces for the front and the back. For this one, the length is 11 inches and the wideness is 38 inches. Okay, so 11 inches long, 38 inches wide. The same thing with this second piece. So the both pieces are for the front and the back. And same thing we did with the second part. We'll repeat for this one. We'll hem the both ends and then go ahead and gather it. So if we are going to be turning the armhole, we start from the wrong side and stitch. So you'll be able to fold it over on the right side.
So friends, registration for my kiddies online sewing class is finally open. This class is specially formulated for my beginners, or if you're still very confused on how to go about measurement, making loose and fitted dresses for toddlers and babies. This class is for you. Come with all your questions. It's going to be a very interactive class. It's going to be fun. We are going to be covering a whole lot, from measurement taking to kiddies size charts to fabric selection to professional finishing. So whether you're a beginner or you already know how to sew but you just want to be more grounded in your sewing foundation, this class is for you. If you also know someone who wants to learn how to sew from the comfort of their home, whether or not they have ever sewn before, recommend this class to them. I assure you they will thank you later. The registration link is going to be in the description, so check the description and register now. I'll see you in class.
Alright, so I've turned the armhole. Let's use this at the back. We are going to be slitting the center back open, so I'll fold it like so and then slit it down to about 2 inches. So we'll turn this side as well. Okay, so I'm done turning the armhole for this one and gathering the neckline. So this is for the back part. I gathered this to 2.5 inches. Alright. Now it's time to turn the neckline on the front and also gather the neckline. This is the front and then this is the back. This is for the second layer of the dress. I went ahead to fold the top part and the lower part. Now for this top part, I'll be gathering it. I used a loose thread so that by the time I'm done gathering and fixing it here, I will remove the thread. So the thread is not kind of doubled. Okay, so I'll go ahead and gather with a loose stitch also because I'll be losing that off by the time I am done sewing it onto the top. Okay, so what we'll do next is to place it here. You overlap it. So I have attached all three for the front. I'll go ahead and do the same with the back piece. Alright, so I am done joining the layers of the dress for the front and the back pieces right here. Before I join the sides, I will have to attach the collar. Okay, so let's draft the collar now. Okay guys, so for the collar, I'll be drafting it with this piece of fabric. We're going to be folding our fabric as if we are going to cut 720-degree flare. That is 360 times 2 is not hard. So I have here about 21 inches and 11 inches. Okay, so we'll fold like this, then fold again, and then fold again. So we'll be having two circles by the time we cut this out. All right, so take measurement from this angle here. So from here, I will mark 2 inches. I'll take 2 inches for the neck opening. So I'll just mark it round. Now we'll take measurement for the height of the collar. And for that, I'll be using 2 inches as well. Oh, okay. Let's use 2.5 because we'll be folding the collar. So I'll mark 2.5 round. You can see where I'm taking the 2.5 measurement, okay? Because this is where the collar begins. So we are going to cut like this. This is what I have. I have two pieces. What I'll do is to iron cloth gum to give this collar a structure, to stiffen it a bit. Okay, so I'll go ahead and iron the gum stay on it. So here's the collar after I ironed gum stay to it. Okay, you can see it's no longer as light as it was before. Both of them, I'll be using one as the lining. Okay, but I have to slit open. I have to slit it open at one side. So that side is going to be the center back. So we'll slit here open. I'm going to stitch around here and here. So I'll leave an opening that this can go into. So I'll mark it here. Okay, same thing with this part. I'll also leave an opening that this part of the neckline can go into. Okay, so I'll leave this place open and stitch all the way. Also for the center front part, I'll mark it right here. The front neckline is this way, so I'll make a mark here and here. Okay, so what this means is that I'll be leaving this side open, which is where I'll be attaching the front neckline. So I'll stitch like this to here, stitch like this to here. Okay, I hope you're not confused. There's nothing serious here actually. I'll just stitch here close, leave from here to here, which is where the center neckline will be. Then I'll stitch here close. I'll leave this place open and leave this place open, which is where the center back neckline will be. Okay, so I have turned it to the right side. I'll go and give this a good press. Then while pressing, I will tuck in 1/2 inch on all the remaining side and press it down. So I've ironed the collar and this is what it looks like. Now let's fix it to the dress. So for the back part, we fix this side, tuck in this side. Then this side. So it's just to make a top stitch. Also for the front part, the front opening is here. Get the front piece, right side, tuck in the neck. Okay, so you can see it is now put together. We'll just make a top stitch here. Make a no, with this it's better to make a top stitch from this end round and stop where the neckline stops. Then create a button loop and attach here and fix a button here. Okay guys, so I am done running the stitch right here. As you can see, I also put the button loop and button, which we'll be using to button the back side. Okay, alright, so it's just to finish up the dress by joining the side.